Let's go. What's up, babe? All right. You probably know from the title of this video what it's going to be. Your voice is a little back. I wanted to release this before the pay-per-view to give everyone the answer, but my voice was completely shot. It is now in working order. At least I hope it is. Excuse me for the annoyance. But so many of you commented on the video and wanted to know how many fights I've been in. You know, I brought it up. Fight stories are like my favorite stories because I've been in a lot of them, but I don't like talking about them because it's so like seems egotistical, right? So the fact that you guys are like down for the conversation and me telling the story and a lot of comments, I had 59 comments in the last video. Ton of you guys guessed how many fights I've been in. We had the low range from like 12 to 9 to high range 70 or 80. I really appreciate everyone engaging. You guys are the fucking best. Wouldn't be doing this without you. So without further ado, the number of fights since 15 to 26 that I've been in is 48. Now, if you see on the screen, there's an asterisk. The reason I put an asterisk on the screen is because 46 were street fights in the street. The two that I'm counting, one was a smoker. If you don't know what a smoker is, it's when an MMA gym decides that someone's ready for a fight, so they kind of simulate a fight. They bring someone in, and you guys basically have a fight and you do walkouts and music and there's a ref and everything like that. I've been involved in one of those. So I counted that. And then there was another, basically a gym fight where a guy used to spar really hard with people, like to the point where it was egregious. And him and I just kind of let it go. And then the gym let it go. So I had to count those two. But so that brings me to 48 with an asterisk. You let me know if those two shouldn't count, because then if it is, it's 46. I showed you the pictures of Pretty Boy Brian. That dude got in some scraps back in the day. I had a bit of a temper, a bit of a chip on my shoulder. But you guys commenting, instead of me commenting on the video, I decided to make a little video about it, make it a little bit easier to watch and stuff. You guys' engagement's great. And yeah, so and as far as my record goes, so the very first fight I ever got into, which is not towards the 46. I was in first grade. I fought a kid at the bus stop. First kid I've ever punched in the face. And then beat the shit out of him. I mean, beat the brakes off this kid, right? The next day, I was in first grade. The next day, his older brother, who was in sixth grade, beat the brakes off me. First and only time I've ever had a bloody nose. This is the only dude that's ever made my nose bleed. Lip bleeds, been cut on the eye, never my nose. But as far as the record goes, there was definitely one time in my early 20s where I got thumped for sure. That's definitely a loss. And then there's maybe one or two other times where you could split hairs to think who won because they got separated maybe a little too early. But if I had to go with what my record would be, because, you know, I'll eventually tell these stories if you guys want to hear them, especially the smoker. And then the guy that him and I kind of let loose in the gym, spoiler alert, won both those. But I say I got 3 losses on my record. So let's say 45-3. 45-3 would be my record. Again, I'm splitting hairs here. I'm not definitely a 200-0 street fighter. One time, your boy got thumped bad, 13 stitches on the inside of his mouth. Thumped. Your boy got thumped. But I was thinking about this all weekend because everyone was engaging me. So, you know, the first time I ever knocked anyone out was in 5th grade. I remember punching a kid and him falling down and not getting up and making kind of a snoring noise. And I thought I killed him. I ran away, ran home, and was literally waiting for the cops to show up, thinking I murdered somebody. That was probably one of the scariest times of my life. I have never been knocked out. I have never really been so much as like buzzed, you know, ears ringing, maybe, never been put down, even in all the training. This head, this big fucking head, you know, it takes a lot, but 48 is the magic number. Now, again, wanted to make the video, talk to you boys about it because the comments were amazing. If you want to hear more stories like this, that's cool. I'll do separate videos about some of my stories. Again, it's a little braggadocious, it's a little narcissistic, which is everything I am. I am a narcissist. Don't get it twisted. However, I just feel like it's a little, you know, some people don't like hearing that shit, but there's some good ones mixed in there. I definitely should tell the sparring story where me and the guy got out of hand a little bit, just because that guy's a royal piece of shit and he deserved everything that came to him. But that's it. I got walloped last night at UFC 302. The card was a C- in my opinion. I might do a full recap, but we will have UFC Louisville picks later this week. Keep hitting that fucking subscribe button. We're almost at 2,000. Let's get this 2,000 by my birthday, August 4th. Let's get the 2,000 by my birthday, August 4th. I love you guys. My voice is going out. You guys are the best. Let's go.